Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are building a pumpkin patch. It means it's October and everything's getting a little bit Halloweeny and very autumnal now. I thought we'd do a short series of 4 different videos matching that kind of vibe. And so this is what we're starting off with. It's quite a quick build. I done it on a smaller lot just because I felt like if I done it on a bigger lot it would get quite repetitive. It'd just be pumpkins and pumpkins and pumpkins. So yeah, we done it on a smaller lot, but if you download this and put it in your game, it's very easy to make it bigger if you want to. We also done it as a residential lot, so your Sims can go there and buy the pumpkins, which I thought was really cool. And I also put in the items required for it to be a park. So if you would rather set it as a park in your game, you can, but by default it is a retail lot. Did I think I said residential before. I meant retail. So yeah, we're just building this typical red and white barn kind of building, and this is where the actual shop is going to be. I'm just planning out the floor area there. And then over here we end up having a little seating area, as you can tell. I was kind of referencing a lot of photos from Pinterest when I was building this. I do that for a lot of my builds actually, just to get some inspiration, decide what I want in the build. And there was some really nice photos of pumpkin patches that had like a seating area in the middle of it, and like a eating area, and I thought that was really cute, and it had all these paths with fairy lights around them and stuff, so we end up doing that as well. Other than that, the landscaping is quite minimal, and here we're just going through debug mode and just selecting things that might work in this build and pulling them out. I did cut out most of this because honestly it would have ended up being half the video of just me going through by debug. Yeah, and then we just cut, and you'll see all the items around the lot in a moment, but we just started on the shop to start off with, just because it's probably the easiest. Then it's the main thing in the lot, so I felt like it was gonna be the easiest to work out, but also the most detailed area. I just hit my hand on my desk, sorry for that. Yeah, there's all the items there. I basically just pulled out anything out of the catalogue that could potentially work for the lot. We don't end up using it all, although we did use quite a lot of it. And there's also quite a lot of greenery inside. Those hanging plants, I love them, so we had to put them in. And some hand sanitizer, because with the current situation of the world, that's definitely necessary, so I thought we'd put it in there as a reminder to all of you to wash your hands, wear your mask, stay safe, as I'm sure everyone's telling you. Yeah, we're just sort of going through all the items I pulled out and just seeing where we can put them, where they'll look best. So most of the interior here is kind of just decoration, trying to make it look kind of barn-like whilst being a retail shop. And then we just line up some pumpkins on the counters here. So I haven't actually set the pumpkins for sale. I don't know if you can do that in advance, so you could use this slot for anything. You can sell whatever you want here, but yeah, I sort of intended it to be selling pumpkins. You could sell whatever, any autumnal related things or something else if you want. I was thinking near to Christmas I might make like a Christmas tree farm, but maybe we could just renovate this and be Christmas trees if you want to do that. I don't know if there's really much point us doing a whole new build when this would work just as well for that if you just change around some of the decoration. And you'll see there's a lot of storage crates and those barrels and things, just because I thought they looked kind of cool, so we included them everywhere. We had a big fire over in the left hand side you just saw, mainly because I'm from England and in November we have bonfire night, so I put some fireworks and a bonfire, because why not, we need to represent. And then we ended up with a little seating area. I put in that game from, what's the pack called? The one where you go camping. My mind's just blanked. Outdoor Retreat? Is it Outdoor Retreat? I think it's Outdoor Retreat. The one where you like throw the hoops. I don't know what it's called. You'll see it in a minute. We put that in as well. So I wanted this to sort of be, it's a pumpkin patch, but I didn't want the outside to just be pumpkins. So I tried to put in a few other activities to make it a little bit more interesting for your Sims to visit. And there's those fairy lights along the path. Not exactly what it looked like in the photos, but as close as we could. And I was just looking at those lights there, because there's a light that's exactly the same from Spooky Stuff and Seasons. It's exactly the same, just the pot is a different colour. So I spent some time looking at that and getting kind of annoyed, to be honest. I find that's something that EA do a lot, is just reuse items and just recolor them for a different pack, and I find it kind of annoying. You know, it's a new pack, I want new stuff. If you're just going to recolor something, just put it in an update, you know. And yeah, there we had some of the light showing through, so we just covered it up. Put some of my famous vines there, because if you've watched any of my videos, you know I love vines. I just love how they look. And we put that tree there. I wasn't intending having a tree there, but I placed those leaf piles while I was going through debug, and then with the intention of moving them later, and then realised you can't actually move them once they're placed in build mode, even with move objects and all the cheats under the sun on. They can't be moved, so we had to put a tree there to make it look like the leaves would actually be there. Yeah, there's that game at the bottom that I was talking about, and we put some dog bowls by the barn, just really making it feel like a proper family space. And there's the eating area. I just went around doing a few more decorations, a few more decorative pumpkins. We had a little patchy over there, because why not? He looks autumnal. And the wheelbarrow I thought was really cool. If you could go get all your pumpkins in the wheelbarrow and take them back to the shop, which ones you want to buy. And then I'm pretty sure the rest of the video is just lining the grass and placing pumpkins. It's a very quick build, but yeah, it's the start of our autumnal Halloween-esque kind of build series. I have 3 other videos planned, so stay tuned for them. A couple are more serious builds, I guess you could say, and one is kind of just a bit of fun, which will be out next week. I need to record that after this one, actually. Oh yeah, we just put a few shrubs and things around the table just so it looked a bit fuller, and the eating area looked a little bit more closed off and not just sort of thrown in the middle, even though it kind of is. I didn't want it to look like that. So, yeah, this table definitely wouldn't work in England. It would be freezing. But somewhere in the world, this might be a nice idea. Clearly somewhere in the world it happened, because it was on Pinterest. There's a few. I like putting rocks in the shrubs just to break them up a bit. so it's not just so much greenery. I think it makes it look a bit more natural and a little less planted, if that makes sense. Obviously it's planted, but you know what I mean. A little bit of terrain painting. And yeah, here we go, just placing pumpkins on all of those lines. And then we'll jump into the screenshots, I believe. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, like, leave comments, let me know if there's any particular builds or creator sims or even let's plays, anything you want to see on my channel. Let me know, because I'm trying to think of ways to make it more diverse in the content. And yeah, hopefully you'll like the rest of the videos in this little mini series, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.